Yeah, man. Like I said, eGirl Slayers versus the boys on Envy. What's your initial thoughts about this series, Hitch?
I have no idea,
have
man.
no
I
clue,
haven't seen TCM or Chino play variant in a very long time on these games. So I guess we'll just see. Well, it looks like there's.
I love listening to you commentate. By the way, this is
me.
Fantastic. Yeah,
I don't commentate,
but that's you can do it.
Game sound.
You can do it.
No, I think you need to kick off the commentary.
Kick off the commentary
so that we can see what an actual caster sounds like.
Oh gosh! So now you say that, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Wow, this is it." It sounds like we're having a few issues with sound, guys. We're gonna figure this out. All right, it's just the first game. No worries. This is the Ghost Throwback Invitational. We're getting excited here. We're kicking things off. All right. Either way, guys. Of course, for our first game, like I said, on Cyber Domination, we got the boys of Envy right now, Rambo, Ray, TCM, StuDyy, and Chino. I got to say, man, I'm excited to see Rambo back on the sticks. I haven't seen him play in what feels like forever.
Yeah, and I feel like what people always say is that, as I was going to compliment him, he choked that jump right there, but people always say he doesn't drop big numbers, and it's all about the smarts. But right now, he's +1, so big numbers incoming is what I'm trying to say.
We got a bright forecast for Mr. Rambo Ray. He makes all the games. Might as well be dominant at this particular one. But,
I think did he neutral that? Oh no, he didn't.
Very close.
Has there been a Call of Duty since then, since this game, where you could neutralize the flags?
I thought that exact same thing actually, like a few days ago. I was like, wait, has that ever been a thing in another title? I don't think it has.
I don't think it has either.
Chat, feel free to
anyone want to research that for us?
That'd be great, actually. That'd be phenomenal. But looks like it is going to be a decent lead going for.
Yeah, it looks like the Envy guys are doing pretty well right off the bat.
Yeah, looks like TCM going to toss out a few of the nades, just trying to take a little bit of excess damage. That's what the rails are there for, Hitch. They're very hard to shoot through. They take quite a bit of the excess damage that you shoot at, but for the time being, what we talked about, Envy playing pretty well. TCM 5-4. Chino though 8-4. This guy's been had a knockout year in World War II and actually plays for the current Team Envious roster. So definitely picking up a great submission to have in the team as he finds 2 more 11-4, along with keeping that B flag along with Envy.
Wow, he's 12-4.
He is
just disgusting stuff.
Truly. Think of another word to say like disgusting. Just
pulverizing.
Horrible. Pulverizing. Dematerializing the opposition.
Wow.
You just love it. You love to see it.
It's like almost like you do this for a living. Someone get me a camera so I'm comfortable.
The camera? You want a camera of yourself?
No, because that's where I'm. Never mind.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like
yeah.
You were going to take pictures or something. I got you. Or videos. I thought you wanted a camera like just to have like on you. Like that was the stream now. It's like no longer Envy versus eGirl Slayers. It's just a video of Hitch. I was very confused.
Okay. So it looks like Ray's not at the bottom of the lobby, so we're doing.
He's holding his own, buddy. He's 9-7. Chino is still wrecking everybody. Though.
Yeah.
Chino's 15-7. Got a capture to his name.
It's crazy that he's known he's playing in this tournament for an hour and a half now, and he's still showing up to play.
Well, like Chino became a really solid name. Toward the end of Ghost, I would say, more notably, I think he was on Noble Vanquish with Sender and Miyagi and Slasher. That was a great team, by the way. I loved watching that roster.
Yeah, he also played with Slasher. Yeah, because I remember the first event of AW, he was super happy that Slasher had won the event because it was the first player from Noble to make it big time. So yeah, I do actually remember that. That Noble team was really good. They did really well in one of the events.
It's got to be one of the last.
Nashville, I think.
That sounds familiar, but I could be wrong.
I think they played really well in Nashville. So he's definitely not a stranger to Variant.
Definitely not. I got to say, though, take a look at this game. A pretty decent lead heading into the second half, right? 77-59. Chino, 16-9, 12-10 for Mr. Rambo Ray. And right now for NexXx, barely negative. Yeah. So I'm expecting to see that result that Burns gave us. Burns right now, though, 10-15, 10-16. Revan, not seeing the strongest of games. However, he is an objective player, so you got to give that to Revan as well. Yeah. One thing that worries me, though, Revan known as an objective player, Burns known as an objective player. So I don't know how this correlates.
I think whenever they, because for those that don't know, eGirl Slayers was picked up, and the reason there's such a there's such
household name.
Yeah, the reason people know about them is because they randomly formed for one event, UMG Philly.
Yeah,
and that they were just a pickup squad playing for not for fun per se, but they were just a couple buds wanting to compete, and they ended up making it to top 6, I believe, in the tournament.
I think it was top 5 actually.
Top 5? So they shocked the world, I guess, and then the whole team ended up getting picked up by Curse.
Yep.
So
except for NexXx, unfortunately.
Yeah, except for
I think
NexXx.
NexXx went to XGN, if I remember correct. Which that could be a random stat. That really doesn't matter. it's just something that I remember.
And it was just something crazy in the Call of Duty scene that a team that was called eGirl Slayers, legitimately that was their team name, ended up getting picked up by an actual organization.
Greatest team name ever?
Probably.
Probably.
I think that has to be.
At least they have that, right?
Yeah.
That's a claim to fame that they can have. But, quickly looking back into the game right now, what we talked about Rambo Ray has really kind of been the story of this game, along with Chino doing it when it comes down to the slang. We also got to bring up too StuDyy, man, 15 and 12, a major contributor to the old Envious squad, especially back at COD Champs 2014. Had one of the hottest snipers in all of the world at certain points.
That's what I was just about to talk about. Is the self-proclaimed best sniper in the game, StuDyy, which I think since then, because other people have continued to play Ghost, and StuDyy has gone on to play other games. That title has probably been taken from him, but he still does really well with the sniper in all the current games that he's playing. I remember in Black Ops 3 he was really good with the snipes as well. So
yeah, definitely a few guys that you could kind of throw up there, but StuDyy was kind of one of the first guys, especially to kind of have that title. And to be pretty clear as who was the best sniper, at least for the time. But take a look at Revan's perspective quickly as he just gets a little bit snapped on there by Chino as 3 go down for the eGirl Slayers. Shooter Burns desperately trying to hop inside the hill. He's repping E United right now. He's got all of his players probably watching him right now. Clayster, I think, is probably jet skiing somewhere. And then you've got probably Prestini and Arcees who are watching this game.
They're probably cheering him on.
Probably.
That being said, Saint tweeted at me this morning and said, please don't let Burns win. So I think it's a little bit of both. Some people cheering him on, some people hoping that he doesn't get an ego from his tournament.
That's unfortunate. His own organization, certain players are rooting against him. That's so unfortunate. But hey, he's holding his own. He's doing his best, 13 and 21. But we'll see, like I said, what eGirl Slayers can do. They had a pretty decent deficit after the first half, but we're trying to bring it back. Next on the C flag right now ends up getting taken down along with Mr. Shooter Burns as both of them drop. Rambo making quick work of the B flag, as that should be 2 flags back-to-back as he throws a sticky nade on the overhang. I don't know what you call that. What was the call-out for that?
The robot.
The robot arm, I guess. That'd be an interesting call-out.
He's on the robot. He's on the robot. Oh!
Which one? There's all throughout like this B lane, there are multiple electronics that I think could be defined as a robot. But what, 20? Gosh, 22. I keep looking at the stat line from Chino. He's having a field day right now.
Yes, he is. Chino and TCM.
I like this lane that he's watching. He is so far pushed up to like the enemy's side, like the 50-yard line. He is past that because he knows where the spawns are at. But unfortunately, as he gets ready to round the corner, he gets taken down. TCM as well. Only 2 players up right now. It's going to be StuDyy and NexXx. But it looks like StuDyy quick to hop onside with B. And then you could argue right now, Hitch, this could be the defining moments of what happens throughout this game 1. eGirl Slayers, they're down, but they're not out as of yet. Last-second opportunities, but StuDyy watching one side. 3 go down, and now it's a questionable play.
That is looking rough.
Yeah, it's looking pretty awkward for EGS. And Chino hip-firing in control. The vector's good, but Chino makes it look as if it's the greatest weapon that's ever existed.
Yeah, that was a melt machine right there.
Melt machine, huh?
That looked... I don't know if he was already weak or... Yeah. I'm not sure what was going on, but it is crazy that that Chino and TCM... they both knew that they knew that they were going to be playing in this tournament starting a couple hours ago, and it looks like they
came to play.
They came to play. They're thankful for the opportunity, I guess.
They were ready. They were secretly like the red shirts, like they were just waiting for the call to be given. And once Merc and Nameless unfortunately couldn't make it, they're ready for the call. And they're here, and they are showing out as 2 of the top Slayers right now on the NV side. As I got to say, man, one thing that kind of worries me for EGS in this situation, eGirl Slayers, right? Envy back in the day was known as a very, very good search and destroy team, along with the guidance that Rambo provides. He's known as everyone's codfather. He knows what to do when it comes down to these particular game modes. Those strategies are still in his mind. So I'm a little bit worried for EGS coming into a search and destroy game where, like I said, you're having to battle it out against the mind of Rambo. The pro bowler, the pro bowler. He's a pro bowler. He's a pro at
golfer.
Golf. Yeah, he's Tiger Woods, and I don't know.
Yes, because today he said, I am taking an entire day off of golfing for this tournament, so it means a lot to him. And obviously, with that first map victory, it's showing that that it does mean a lot to him indeed.
Jeez, well, that was a game and a half for Chino. 29-24, 27-21 for TCM, 27-21 for Mr. StuDyy. But yeah, man, right now I guess if you're on the side of EGS, like, what do you do from here? Like I said, you're going to search and destroy. What would game number 2 be? I think it's going to be search and destroy on Warhawk.
Warhawk, yeah. So you got to take this one because it looks like EGS is going to be a little struggly on the variants.
The variant side for now.
Yeah.
Thankfully, though, for these guys, too, if they're off to a slow start, like I said, the chemistry maybe isn't there as of yet, despite the scrims coming into the tournament. They also do have the losers bracket that they can fall into as well. It's a second opportunity to make your way to potentially winners semis, winners finals, etc. But
the losers bracket should be nuts.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But like I said, TCM and StuDyy have been playing S&D tournaments on Ghost for 3 weeks now, so
they're prepared.
They definitely are prepared, and all the scrims that that we talked about EGS have been going through over the past couple of days have all been respawn scrims. So I guess those respawn scrims didn't really pay off for the first map.
Who knows? SovDom might have been their worst hard point. They're like, gosh, guys, that was the worst game that we could have ever had. It's time to turn up if we can make it to Strike Zone. Oh, I forgot about Strike Zone, man. Like,
Strike Zone Dom.
There has never been another competitive map like Strike Zone.
No, it is the only of its kind.
You will never see 20 captures in your life except for Strike Zone Domination. Granted, Domination didn't exist in a whole lot of competitive titles, but I guarantee you, you're not going to see it ever happen in another one. But what we got, like I said, Search Star Warhawk, gosh, that one brings up memories. I always remember watching, unfortunately, this is a bad one. I always remember the bomb glitch happening on Warhawk. I swear, there was something on Warhawk to where the bomb glitch happened more on that map than any other.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I believe there was one tournament where it happened 3 rounds in a row.
I think it had something to do. It was like Cursed versus somebody. Yeah. I want to say it was Cursed.
They kept ending the game, and we had no idea what the round... Because I remember there was like... You would have the +1 on the side, and then they had pluses under that. So you just had absolutely no idea. I had no idea what the score was.
I think I remember that because it was like Tipsy was like getting really frustrated, and I was like, "Oh gosh, like Tipsy's actually going to lose it at this point if they don't fix the bomb glitch." But yeah, man, I'm excited to see what happens. Predictions maybe heading into game 2 between both of these teams. I mean, like I said, the one thing that worries me for EGS at this moment, granted they started to play a little bit better coming in the second half of SovDom, but Envy has the Sniper and StuDyy. They've got the Melt Machines of Chino and TCM, and they've got the Smarts of Mr. Rambo Ray.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing to compete against, I feel.
Very, very difficult. This is also the map where Rambo put on a clinic to SB in Champs, I believe it was.
Sounds
I think
right.
It was like at the end of the 5th round, nobody on SB had a kill, and it was a 5-0 Envy. Do you remember that?
I think that sounds familiar to me.
I think it was like a losers finals... Losers game 5, I think, in on Champs. So
that
I don't know
Champs
why I remember.
That Champs run by Envy was. You think it's still the greatest of all time?
Maybe, yeah,
definitely. Like it's definitely up there, like top 2, top 3. Like, there's a lot to like think about, but like at that time there had never been anything like that before, especially the biggest tournament of all time up to that point. Like that
has
was
to be the biggest run ever.
Yeah, I think they finished off like I want to say their losers bracket run was like 15-6 or something. Maybe I think actually it was more. I think it was like 18 and something.
It's crazy that's the takeaway from that tournament for me.
Yeah,
because they did that. They got knocked out first round, made it all the way to the grand finals, and then got obliterated by Complexity. But
I was so excited for that grand final too, and Cole at the time. That was a boring grand final.
Oh, no, it was probably the most boring grand final.
Like the most viewers you could argue in COD history, and then just a thrashing. But that's kind of like that was the deal back then. Like if you were facing off against Cole heading into the grand finals, it was like, well, guys, here we go. Like we're gonna get thrown into the blender, and we'll see if we can make it out. Like this is gonna be rough for us.
Because I think one random fact at UMG Niagara, way back in the day, or UGC Niagara. They almost lost. They lost in winners, and then in losers, complexity I'm talking about. In they almost lost losers round 2 to Nihil Baker TCM, who is on this team, and I forgot who their fourth is. It went to game 5, round 11, 1v1 versus NexXx and Nihil, and NexXx ended up winning. And then I heard them talk after that game and said we're never gonna get there again. And then they proceeded to destroy everyone that entire tournament and won 2 sets in grand finals. So I think that was the closest I'd ever seen them come to really just breaking down. Yeah,
it was intimidating. It almost came to the point where it was like, would you rather win or beat complexity? And like a lot of teams were probably like, I don't know which one's more impressive. Like, would it be more impressive to beat Cole or actually win the entire tournament, for God's sake? But as we hop into round 1 here, some search destroy on Warhawk, eGirl Slayers have decided to give the bomb over to Mr. Burns, Shooter Burns to be exact, as we're on the screen with Revan right now, probably calling out very rapidly and letting everyone know exactly what's going on in the game right now. But looks like they are attempting their way toward the B-bomb site, sitting just inside of this small brick building. And just on the outside is Mr. Burns. Shots start to go throughout the map. Thankfully, Burns does have that trophy in his back pocket, which is very crucial when it comes to playing on this particular side. Throws a shot in a 10. He doesn't know how he just took some damage, but also gets the nade onto Chino, 2 versus 3, and only 25 seconds left. NexXx looking to make a play through middle here, Hitch. He could be on the flank.
I think he knows somebody's right there, and he does.
Oh, he's got the nade. Does he remember? Does he remember the nade on the gate?
Oh my!
Takes him down.
Oh, it's like muscle memory.
Oh, they do it.
Wow.
Was that a 2v4?
I believe so.
That was close. It was done by NexXx and Burns regardless by themselves. That was crazy. Burns had the bomb. He was taking shots. He threw out a Kobe nade, lands it, and then somehow NexXx makes a huge play through middle. Props to eGirl Slayers in round number 1, coming out clutch. And now you could argue we'll see how the momentum kind of swings here. Looks like we're going to be seeing an A rush now for the boys in blue.
Which is not very common.
No, especially in round 1, too.
This is a Rambo Ray play. I already
He knows it. He's like, I am toying with these boys. I love that little spot from Chino.
This is going to get crazy. It's going to be a 4v4 gunfight really quick, in my opinion.
Looks like TCM nearly, or actually, I believe does spot someone.
Yeah, definitely saw that guy. Well,
that was a little bit of slow reaction. Not sure what he's looking at there, but at least Rambo and StuDyy are there to kind of pave the way. StuDyy as well, coming through with the trusty sniper, puts on a thermal to make it look even more impressive, and now it's going to be Burns left in a 1v3, and he's done for. Jeez.
By the best sniper in the game.
You love to see it. Things you love to see, just a giant picture of StuDyy's face. Whew.
What?
He flicked on that guy, too. That wasn't even like walked into my reticle. He just knew exactly where to put that thing. That's crazy. Great stuff from StuDyy, man. 3-1. Has he been sniping the entire time? Did he snipe the entire first round?
I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, looks like he's going to continue on with it. Also, guys, if you notice players staring at the ground, that is because of the FPS issues that can come on PS3 from time to time. So if you see guys randomly looking at the ground, that actually, or sorry, I said PS3. I'm going to say PS4. Yeah. Apologies for that. That's
These guys are playing on the PlayStation 2.
Playing with Nintendo controllers, doing their best. But 2 players drop from Envy, and just like that, someone tried to go for the bomb plant, quickly cut down.
Oh.
And now Rambo, vintage Rambo, get on with this, man. How did he just take damage? Where was he at? Maybe he's got into a gunfight? Gunfight, maybe?
Wait, I think he's going to get good timing.
Mr. Rambo, right? Is that a smoke?
Throwing a smoke.
Okay, I love this. Toss out a smoke.
There's
Element
no
of surprise.
way.
Drops down Mochila. 1v1 versus Revan. It's getting intense. 30 seconds left ticking on the bomb.
I can't believe this is happening.
And Revan sitting at bay, waiting for Rambo to make a play. Who can make it happen first, though? Rambo coming around the corner. Does he check the right angle? Not going to happen. And Revan is going to take down Mr. Rambo.
I just want to say we just saw a Revan versus Rambo 1v1 in 2018.
You love it. You really do.
That is
This
wild.
is fantastic.
That's what I love. I love stuff like that. We should probably have we even done a listen in yet?
I don't think so. We can do it if you want.
Okay. I think we should try one. Let's hear Rambo's voice.
You want to hear Rambo?
I haven't heard that voice in a very long time.
Oh boy, StuDy's got the sniper out. We'll see how the comms can go here with the boys of Envy.
Oh, StuDy's got to be excited.
I'm nading in there.
1Z.
Yeah, I have another smoke. I
got one loading. Got one loading.
1Z. One's gonna 100% be
Take your time.
fine.
Take your time. I'm trophying.
Just called something out. I'm smoking for you too, Ray. So if you want to plant it, you can. Pick up
go.
your post if you want to plant.
Yeah.
I don't have incog though. I don't think so. I might get it fucked.
Alright, 18.
Yeah.
Top 18, top 18, both of them. Last guy flanking, full flanking. He's already back.
I got mid-street.
I'm holding the back. Right?
He's in the back.
Yeah, nice shot.
Get it. Good call on the loading thing. Got the pre-nade. Have a chance.
Yo, Steve is pissed that you named
Angelina Jolie, baby. Let's get it. Remember that, StuDyy?
What?
The Angelina Jolie vid I made about you sniping me on the wall and shit. Like I'm Steve. That was the best thing I ever did. It's still like my favorite YouTube video.
Really?
Yeah, shit was great.
Yeah, it was great.
The bird calls probably is the best.
They stunned me.
Nothing mid. One's crossing mid. I can't see. Smoke. My head gate. Gate. Oh no, he's coming up middle. He's gate. Gate
dead.
Nice. Shit.
I'm one shot.
All of them, the other three usually play.
They just
B
stayed
side.
with water.
I'm coming to help you guys.
I'll play aggressive.
Okay.
What's inside? He saw me inside.
Inside post. One more inside post. I killed outside. He pushed me water. One guy's in water, one guy's in post.
Water got me. He's hurt. I hit him with 2 shots.
Bombs down.
Water.
He's weak. We're still waiting for one.
Yeah. Might.
Bombs down back post. Watch mid. I got this. Make sure I don't get flanked.
You're good. He has
I
it.
should have it now.
One's
on the 18.
flanking. The ball.
One's
One's going by. Yeah.
Say that. I'm pushing the gate. Got one.
Got back wide.
Our base. No base.
He's in fire.
Yep.
Nice job. Let's go, Tegan. Good shit.
Well, you heard the communication coming through there. Definitely thinking on other things from time to time. The strategy calls are still there.
Yes.
Rambo was referencing a video from back in the day. I don't understand that at all.
I don't know. There
Hey,
can't
man,
be
it's
anything
working.
wrong with Angelina Jolie, but 7-2 for Rambo Ray.
Whew, he's cooking, man. You talked about what? He went off on Warhawk Search and Destroy. He's doing it again.
I know my.
I think I just said Warhack. I'm going to say Warhawk.
If there is one thing that I know, it is too much about Call of Duty.
Hey,
I know more about COD than I know about myself, I think. And
I love it.
I'm glad when that pays off. Because when it doesn't, I look even worse than I do currently.
Oh, look at this play from TCM coming on the flank. Rambo, of course, getting the bomb down yet again. That is his 3rd plant, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, of this entire game. More plants than anyone, as Revan only's got 1. The person in the lobby, but StuDyy, comes out of the window, greets Mochila. As now it's going to be Burns at a 1v3, and StuDyy is picking it up, Hitch. 7-4. What in the world is this? I think he's on 3 kill streak right now with that.
Yeah, all sniping. All sniping with incog. I don't think he's dropped the sniper yet. And he's not even using focus, which is crazy. Because focus is in Ghost, focus was your perk that you pretty much everyone ran focus, everyone ran ready up, and everyone ran dead silence. Yep. So it's crazy that he's not even using focus on that snipe. He's so confident he's going to hit his first shot without getting tagged that I don't think he needs it.
Oh, the stuns coming in from eGirl Slayers as now they are just decimated. Rambo, Ray, and TCM coming out to play as now it's going to be next in a 1v3. They know exactly where he's at. He's stuck in this very cheap apartment as he's going to have to pay rent. They're dropped. Chino coming in with the final kill in this round. Man, Envy, they are just prepared. Like, they knew that call was coming, and they had the pre-stuns ready to go. EGS getting hard countered.
That's wild. That I didn't think this was going to happen. I thought it was going to be a little bit more of a closer matchup than what we're seeing now. But Ray came to play.
That's for sure. Get this guy back on a team,
yeah,
for God's sake. StuDyy, the sniper, and Rambo with the back-to-back combo.
Look at that.
TCM eliminates the third. As now, I believe what? Yeah, they already drop him. Next is done.
I think they killed them prior.
Too quick.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, man.
Wow. That was a very fast game. Ray, 10-2. Somebody screenshot it, send it to Big Timer, and let him know that Rambo is ready. He is ready to play next year.
Wow. That was fun, man. That was fun to watch. Vintage Rambo just flexed on the eGirl Slayers in that situation.
Yeah. And so now it's a 2-0 up for Envy, ready to get into this third game. For just so people know, a little bit of an update for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah.
Pharaoh and Scump have just joined the Discord, so I believe we have the full OG roster now and the full SB.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The full business.
Full business roster.
The full business roster. So I think we'll actually be able to get in a few listen-ins with the OG team whenever they're ready to play. So I'm excited about that as well.
Definitely, buddy. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We're going to head to a quick commercial break. Make sure we get all these games ready to go. Of course, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to let us know in the chat below and also tweet at us at UMG Events on Twitter as Hitch greets you all and it's going to do a couple dance moves. I'm sure we'll be on the desk within a matter of time. But, guys, we're going to head to a quick commercial break. Of course, the Ghost Throwback Invitational returns after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ghost Throwback Invitational. Of course, myself, Lando, joined by Mr. Optic Hitch, a.k.a. Team Summertime Leader, Master, and Hat Wearer. How are you doing, buddy?
AKA. I am also known as, what did you call me?
I don't remember.
Okay.
It just kind of flew in. I was like, we're going with it.
Alrighty. Well,
Optic Hitch.
What was the original question? Sorry, my mind isn't.
I just asked how you're doing.
I am doing great.
That's good, man.
I am doing really good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, buddy. I'm not gonna lie though. We were hit with a flurry of an announcement actually. In case you guys haven't already seen it, Team Envy just announced on Twitter they're actually going to pick up the old EG team, which, by the way, recent world champions are now added to the Envy roster along with Hook.
Right.
That is
wild.
Interesting. That literally just happened like 2 minutes ago. So
yeah, and as
crazy.
you had said that Chino, because that's when people started saying stuff, is you said Chino is on the Envy lineup.
Oh, yeah.
And
I didn't think about it. My bad, guys. I didn't know.
Yeah, we had no idea. I saw the chat
apologies.
say a lot of things.
I saw someone just say there's been a development. There absolutely has. There's been a development indeed. There needs to be a development with getting other games, but it's fine. If you guys haven't seen your favorite team pop up yet, it's probably because we haven't been sent an invite. So if you guys want to go ahead and make that happen, it'd be good. But, of course, hopping into game number 3 between, of course, the old Envious roster, including, of course, Chino and TCM into that team, along with facing off against eGirl Slayers. We're now heading to some Freight Blitz. Of course, Envy leads the series right now 2-0. I gotta say, man, EGS, now's your time to turn up or you're entering into that very scary losers bracket. And Rambo Ray, after a very hot 10-2 game in Warhawk.
Hot right now.
He is about to destroy.
He is feeling it. Dude, when was the last time you saw a Freight Blitz 4v4 variant match? What was your Twitter name? It had to have been Air Flying 2K out.
Shut up.
It had to have been.
God. Sorry I didn't have great branding at the beginning of my career when I was 14 years old. Jeez.
StuDyy with a cap.
I knew that was going to get brought up eventually. From that name to now a CSGO analyst. What a ride that we have made.
Oh, yes.
Jeez. Oh, gosh.
That is wild. So it looks
Rambo
like,
just
boom.
Somebody for another cap, by the way. Oh, boy.
This is not. It looks like EGS is.
They are locked in their spawn. TCM and StuDyy are destroying them. Burns, thankfully, with a nice 2-piece, manages to free up their base.
Okay.
But they have been
They
locked
finally
in.
got out of their base.
Yeah, they were locked in for a long time. But it looks like one player advancing right now is going to be Burns. Has the opportunity to go for a cap. One player just in front of him. However, StuDyy is there to cut him down. Now it's going to be an opportunity for Mochila. But still also falls next to the last man alive through mid. Just like that, we reset ourselves.
There's NexX's first 2 kills.
Comes in back-to-back.
Yeah, just an absolute obliteration of those two. What did you call? What did you say?
What was it?
You disintegration? You said something.
Dematerialization or something like that.
Oh my god.
That might not actually be a word. I just kind of made that up. Oh, Revan, though, on the flank. He could make something happen here.
Revan's definitely playing sneaky.
He is. Sugar discipline at its finest. He talks about when he casts. He does it when he plays. Oh, my gosh. The reaction from StuDyy. He is swatting any opportunities that EGS has at a cap.
Yep. And they knew they were missing one, so they all just played next to the portal. That's what they call it, right? The portal?
Yep, I believe so.
There it is.
there
it is. We're playing domination and blitz in this game.
We're seeing quite a bit. Like, we're seeing some very fast-paced gameplay too. Like a lot of players are kind of just venturing out and trying to seek just kills. Like players just in front of them. It's kind of a lot different play style than when Ghost was originally the competitive title. A lot of different strategies kind of coming out.
It looks like Burns is playing for the respect right now. He's tired of it. He's tired of everyone on United talking.
Way. Oh no! As soon as we say that, Sony just shoots him in the side. He's like, "Hey, buddy, I know you were watching the flank. I'm actually not there. I just walked right into your base." And Chino's going to say the exact same thing.
Wow, this is getting out of hand.
4 to zip. Do we have like a rule if it goes like 10-0 that we just end the game?
I don't think so. I think it's just brutality.
Maybe we just turn off the stream.
Ooh!
Oh, nice play. Okay.
There's
all right, Moch.
Little bit of life.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a pinch.
This is bad. Good side though. For Envy, so
very good side. That's what I would say. It's a very good side for Envy right now.
I don't know if that's technically an excuse.
Oh, enemy scored. There we go.
We heard the dong.
The dong. NexXx able to hop in the portal and scores the first point for EGS. So,
I think NexXx I think he went underground. I think that's why the underground was open.
There's so many points coming on.
Little trade action right now. We're hearing a lot of dongs and a lot of dings, which are the two sounds.
Dings and dongs, huh? Oh, boy. Looks like...
What were y'all thinking? Bringing me here.
We were thinking this would be a great idea. And it is. And it is. This is phenomenal.
So if you ever want to have me on for Friday Fortnite, just let me know.
We'll give you a call. We will shoot you a text. An instant message.
My phone will be dry for months.
Oh, but NexXx. All right, never mind. I thought for a second, I was like, there's the glimmer of hope.
They actually did bring it in between. Or I was going to say 2, but as I said that, how did people cast this? It's so fast paced.
They really. Oh, TCM though, the double. Oh my gosh, the double with the nade. The score comes through 8-4. It's a big difference when it comes down to the overall objective. Chino finds another.
Chino
say goodbye to Mochila.
Gets a 2-piece and then
Revan
gets the ding for the cap.
All right. Looks like we have one more Envy player near the portal. I believe that's actually going to be Mr. Rambo Ray at the buzzer. It's going to be Revan, though, proning on that portal to make sure that no one can get it. Do you remember that play? I think it was at Champs, actually. I forget who Optic was playing at the time. But Imbo's actually hopped inside the portal to make sure that no one could actually get into it. There's like a certain radius of the portal that you have to get into in order to score it. I remember Imbo smoked it out, sat on the portal exactly, and actually blocked someone and knifed them, or at least killed them, something like that.
Wow.
And like saved
I actually don't remember that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to say the least. But Hitch, I think we actually have an opportunity, if you'd like to go into a listen with EGS to maybe hear
anything to not talk. I would love to do that. So yes.
All right. Alrighty, guys, we're going to throw it into a quick listen in with the eGirl Slayers themselves to see how they're going to bring it back in this game, bring them back into this series.
StuDyy outside our white, he's absolute, completely absolute.
Crates. From wood now.
Go, I got you right. I couldn't get him.
You're good. Close the door, we check.
Are you kidding me? On the flag. Front white, going inside. I just stunned him, maybe. Nice, good job. That's 2.
I spawned crates.
Why? Why we
spawned crates. He might have it.
Guy logs.
Where? Almost still white. I spawned crates.
Dude, he's laying down logs. To our left. Big kill.
Dude, this guy hose.
I don't know where this guy white went.
Red weak. We need to rotate back wide to the spawn trap. One more.
Another one.
Yeah, two more thing.
Give me a second.
Full front.
More.
Got two, I got two, let's go.
Nice. I'm gonna push up for one.
I got stunned.
I'm closing the ground. I'm looking over you.
I'll close our front.
Middle alley once.
I don't. On the head glitch. Green. Nice, good job.
One's front once. I naded.
One for green. Good job. Let's go.
One more.
Jump,
Towards
jump,
Jenny.
jump.
Yo, we literally gotta keep playing aggressive.
Yeah, they're fucking ASD.
I got shot on my back red. Roadside CCM.
I'm pushing their side alley. I'm staying up.
I spawn crates. Try to cut them off front wood.
That one.
Yep.
One's dead behind you.
They're alley. Yep, you came there.
Wedge heads are one train, one left side.
Ground crate.
Full light door on you.
I'm going back to our base.
Front white on me. What? He's weak, side white. StuDyy.
I'm trying to
White,
door.
front white got me.
No.
Underground.
Another guy white.
Top white dead.
He coming around crates?
No, middle alley. We're missing one.
Yeah, they're on crates. I spawned over here.
Like, green dead.
Yeah, crates now. Crates now. He's in the back. Rambo. It's Rambo in the
Pushing their
back.
back right.
Well, you heard the communication coming in from the eGirl Slayers themselves. They're desperately trying to get back into this game here, Hitch. 2 minutes and 30 on the clock, 8 caps down, and Mochila making his way through mid. I was kind of worried, though, when we went to the communication. I was like, are these guys going to be down? Not at all. They are heavily focusing on the communication into this game and desperately trying to seek out where these enemy players are. But making his way through top right now is going to be Revan. Player just toward his right does get cut down. That's going to be Chino with the official elimination. As the knife to the heart comes through from Rambo Ray, kisses Burns to the forehead, and desperately tries to hop inside of the portal. Only one right now for him, but they take over full control of the opposition's base. EGS, a very awkward spot for them to be in right now, and Rambo is on the flank with Chino on the front side. This could easily be a cap right now for Mr. Rambo. Easy one to find, just like that. 13-4, Envy dominance.
My math is not very good, but I think this is getting to be one of those times where we just say, I think that's going to do it.
No, really?
I think so. And then that's something that used to be in old CODs with the old hardpoint. You'd have to do math.
Mathematically impossible.
Mathematically impossible used to be something that people would say.
It's true.
And that's something that happens in Blitz, because once you get that cap, you have 10 seconds of cooldown before you can get another cap.
It's a good word, cooldown.
So then you have a minute, so you'd only have 6 possible, 7 actually, and 7
really
plus 5
All right, got my Casio, okay.
is 12, not 13.
Right, carry the 4.
So I think it's over, basically.
I think it might be,
I
actually.
think it is over.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
For any eGirl Slayer fans. At least, though, one positive that they can't hold on to is that they had the losers bracket, right? It's still not over for them. EGS can still make a comeback. However, unfortunately for Burns' prediction, he did say 3-1 as long as NexXx goes positive and respawns. NexXx just trying his best. Trying his very best. Honestly, I love NexXx. I was a huge fan of him back in the day.
Yes.
And I actually have used his website from time to time and actually made some money. So shout out to NexXx. Just not having it in this particular series right now. 13-25. But this is scary, right? For whoever plays Envy in round number 2, which is going to be either OG or Caliber, this Envy team is not one to mess with.
It is definitely not.
Like, they proved themselves in this game.
And I feel like the one person that we were looking at is how is Ray going to do? How is Rambo going to do?
Yep.
And he went full poppy mode. That
Full
that
poppy
second,
mode.
yeah. I think that's something that you should start incorporating into your casts.
I can do that.
Especially into the whole Fortnite thing.
Right.
I think poppy mode should be something that you say.
I'm cool with that.
Okay. And then maybe you can get like custom UMG emotes in the chat that say poppy mode on them with a huge like exclamation mark. I don't know. I'm just trying to. I don't want to do your job for you.
Maybe a clothing brand could come from that as well.
A blue shirt, UMG logo on the front.
Poppy mode.
Poppy mode.
There you go.
I think it could happen.
I think
it's something that not only could happen but should happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, we can ask the chat what they think later. But that's a 3-0.
It is. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Yeah.
And right now, EGS is probably having the same conversation. What? I wouldn't say domination Sovereign. That was like, what, a 20-point lead? It wasn't too much. They started to kind of show a little bit of a presence in the second half of Sov. But when it came to Warhawk, dominance for Mr. Rambo. Right? But he finished 10-2. We saw StuDyy Sniper. You're not going to step on StuDyy today. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to do it with excess things. Other nades, a better sniper, which doesn't exist probably, and then also on Freight Blitz, 13-5. I think it actually ended up being 13-6, but regardless, though, a solid game for Envy. Like I said, for the future of this tournament, there's a lot of questions coming through. Like, how are these guys going to perform if they reunite? What's the chemistry going to be like? At least for the Envy side, they are. I don't even say a dark horse anymore. Like they are here to play. And I think every team is now going to be looking at that and being like, okay, the dust has settled from us. Envy is ready to go. Like they are a well-oiled machine.
Yes,
which is scary. It is very scary.
Well-oiled machine that was put together 2 hours ago.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe even less.
Yeah, you guys had.
What time is it? I don't even know.
Whenever you guys ate last, they were made after that, probably.
Eat breakfast or lunch. What time is it? 3 for us? 4 Eastern?
Yes.
Hopefully you've eaten lunch, if not breakfast.
So.